Before giving Dhamma talk, as usual, we will pay respect to Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay. Now we are talking about the benefit of morality. So in the Sīla's book, so to say more benefits for practicing morality, please take from the Akaṅkheyya Sutta. Akaṅkheyya Sutta. So because of this saying, we will go to Akaṅkheyya Sutta. From the Majjhima Nikaya, Mūlapanasa Pāli. So, in that sutta, if someone wishes to be respected, wishes to be loved, wishes to be esteemed by fellow monks, by fellow practitioners, to practice morality. So trying to discern meditation calmly. Not abandoning vipassana, should not abandon vipassana, should approach seclusion, should practice vipassana. So, when practicing morality or meditation, approaching seclusion, we can get being unlocked by other people, especially fellow monks. So, to be loved, we should practice morality. Next one. If someone wishes to get rope, food, dwelling in place, medicines for the health, should practice a Sīla. Should try to become for the mind. Should not abandon discerning meditation. Should be complete with the vipassana. So should approach seclusion. So if someone respects morality, meditation, seclusion, people will offer those necessities. It is righteously gained. Next one. If someone wishes to get benefits for the donation, who donates? For the donors also. For the donors, who is giving one's robe, food, dwelling in place, and medicine. you should practice morality, meditation, vipassana, and seclusion. Yeah, usually giving dana, supporting something is to be loved. As a receiver, we may love our donors. If we wish to get benefit for the donors, we should practice morality, we should practice meditation and seclusion, etc. So by reading this, we may have inspiring to practice morality. Next one. If you wish to get a benefit, much benefit, for remembering you who are passed away, who are being in a better life, you should practice morality, meditation, and vipassana. So we may have our relatives who are passing away, remembering us with a clear mind, with a mind, with a faithful mind. So practitioner, morality practitioner can make them to get a benefit. So this is also the benefit of morality. Next one, if you wish to oppress being unhappiness, if you wish to be, if you wish not to be oppressed by unhappiness, if you want to stay by oppressing again and again, by oppressing unhappiness again and again, you should practice morality, meditation, vipassana, seclusion. So sometimes we may have unhappiness. This is we are oppressed by unhappiness. If you don't wish, you should practice morality, meditation, seclusion. If you want to oppress unhappiness happening within you from time to time, you should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. So, in the same way, if you want to oppress, if you want to stay by oppressing fear happening within you again and again, you should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. So that means practicing morality, meditation can make us happy. So we can make unhappiness or fear to disappear. So this is a benefit. We want to be brave. We want to be happy. If so, we should practice morality. So, but some people think different. If I'm practicing morality, I may get a problem. They think. So, why the Buddha laid down morality to practice? Mainly to get a benefit, to get a happiness. not to be harmed. The Buddha has knowledge, also has compassion. So with the faith in the Buddha, we should practice morality. If you wish to get Rupavachara jhana, 4 jhanas, first, second, third, fourth jhana. Every time you wish to stay happily in the present life because of pure mind, you should practice morality and meditation. So if you practice morality, meditation, seclusion, your mind will be pure. You can stay happily. You can get a jhana every time you wish. If you wish to stay by experiencing Vimokha jhana, which is called arupa, which is cool because of overcoming rupa, you should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. So to get a jhana, we should practice morality. Without that, we cannot get. Next one. If you want to be Sotapanna, which has a destination to go to higher 3 kinds of paths, which is very sure not to be reborn in the awful states. You should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. If you wish to be Sakadagami, which will make the end of suffering by coming human life just once, because of less greed, anger, delusion, because of some padas removed, you should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. Next one. If you want to be a Nagami, who will not come to the sensual life, who will be into pre-Nibbana in that realm, by being reborn in the Brahma life. Without having any attachment to the sensual life, you should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. If you wish to create many psychic powers, if you wish to be many body, being one, although you are only one. If you wish to be wish to show your body, if you wish to disappear, if you wish to go to sky, no, if you wish to go to beyond war, without sticking any, like going in sky. If you wish to go into the earth, like going into the water, if you wish to go to, if you wish to walk on the water, like on the earth, if you want to fly in the sky, by sitting and crossing your legs, if you wish to rub sun and moon, which has a lot of power, if you wish to go until the Brahma world, you practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. Wish that if you have, it will be very good. Wherever you want to go, can go. So no need to care. Immigration checking, no problem. No need to care about the visa. So many government will be disappointed. So because of this, by practicing in Sīla, based on Sīla, practicing meditation, seclusion, if we can gain those powers, it will be very, very good. If you wish to hear different kinds of sounds, near or far, happening in the human, happening in the deva, if you want to get divine eye, you practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. If you want to know others' mind, some minds are together with detachment, some are not. Some are with anger, some are not. With a delusion, without a delusion. With a shrinking mind, without shrinking mind. With a superior mind, without a superior mind. With supramundane mind, with mundane mind, etc. With a clear mind, not clear mind. Mind, etc. If you want to know others' mind as a conclusion, you should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. So, if we don't practice morality, meditation, seclusion, what will happen? So, surely cannot gain those things. If we practice, it is possible to get. So another thing, if you wish to remember many lives which have arisen in the past, 1 life, 2 life, 3 life, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 life, 1,000 or 100,000 life, many eons. So what kind of name you had? What kind of clan? What kind of appearance? What kind of food? What kind of suffering or happiness? What is lifespan? After being in death from that life, reborn in this life. From this life, after having which name, which clan, which appearance, which happiness and suffering, which lifespan, dying from that life, reborn another life. No ordains. If you wish to do such a situation, should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. So after Anagami, non-returner, so in this Sutta, showing in second powers. So that means after someone having Nagami, non-returner, because of no defilements, it is easy to get those psychic powers. His concentration or her concentration will be very good. So can create psychic powers. So if someone wishes to get divine eye, can see more than human eye. Some are dying, some are being reborn. Inferior beings, superior beings, beautiful and ugly beings, beings in a good destination, going into good destination, beings going into bad destination. If you want to know, should practice morality, etc. It is called Yathakamubhaka Jnana, the knowledge, knowing beings, approaching according to their karma. Friends, this being, because of doing bad deed, bad speech, bad thinking, because of accusing noble people, because of having wrong view, after that, reborn in a hell. Friends, this being, because of doing good deeds, good speech, good action, good thought, no accusing nobles, having a right view, because of having a right view, doing a good karma with the right view. After that, reborn in the Deva realm. So this is a Yathakamubhaka Jnana. Previous one, Suttupapara Jnana, can see dead and reborn. So this is a seeing a being going according to their karma. So if someone wishes to get those, should practice morality, meditation, and seclusion. So here, powers are finished. Then, what the Buddha say in that Sutta? If someone wishes to realize Arahata Phala knowledge, Arahataship knowledge, with the direct mind, which is free from all taints as one, should practice morality, meditation, vipassana, and seclusion. This is saying Arahataship, Arahanta stage. So after Sakya Bhava, saying Arahanta stage. So, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Nagami, after the second powers, after the Arahanta. According to this Sutta, sequence to practice is trying to get a Nagami, after that trying to get second powers. Can go everywhere. You can propagate sasana wherever you want to. So after that, then only you can practice Arahanta. So many Sutta teaching until a Nagami stage, not to come sensual life again. So after Brahma life also can get arhatship. So many Sutta or some Sutta saying in this way. After Nagami, second power, then Arahanta. So after that, the Buddha continue. Please stay, being completed with Ābhisamācārika Sīla, Ācārita Sīla, Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla, being to be completed with Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla, a kind of practicing. So something like doing service, avoiding unsuitable place. Should see even small fault as a danger. Undertaking precepts should stay. So in this way, the Buddha said in that Sutta. So Akaṅkheyya Sutta is finished. So those are benefits of moralities. So that Sutta is finished. We will go to share a book again about the morality, Sīla Pāramī. So another Sīla is classifying of Sīla. So Sīla has two types, first of all. One is a Cārita Sīla. Cārita Sīla is a Sīla to practice. Next one is a Vāritta Sīla, Sīla to avoid. So Cārita Sīla is like obligation. You should do this and that. You should do some service for your teacher, for your upajjaya, like that. Wake up early, keep water, to wash face of teacher, something, etc. It is a Cārita Sīla, Sīla to practice. Not to do killing, not to do stealing. This is a Sīla to avoid, Vāritta Sīla. So, if we say for the lay people, so although you don't do obligation, Cārita Sīla, no problem, no offense, just not gaining kusala. If you practice, so more improve, more pure. But for the Vāritta Sīla, the Sīla to avoid must practice, like the 5 precepts. If you don't practice, it is akusala, unwholesomeness. So it is for the people. Let's say 8 precepts: killing, stealing, telling a lie, drinking alcohol, It is a Vāritta Sīla. Vāritta Sīla. But, sexual misconduct. It is also Vāritta Sīla. Because if you break those things, you can reborn in the woeful states, in a bad destination. But for the Ābhisamācārika Vikala Bhojana sex, eating dinner, dancing, singing, nichagita, ochasena, masena, staying in the higher luxurious place. Those can be Vāritta Sīla. So especially for the Sotapanna and Sakadagami. So Sotapanna and Sakadagami person, noble person, they know these are no good. Akusala, they know as a akusala. Unwholesomeness, they know as a unwholesomeness. It means their mind is not associating with the wrong view. They know kusala as a kusala. They know akusala as a akusala. Not associating with the wrong view. Daitigata, vipayota. Dissociating from wrong view. So, but sometimes they happen to do those things, although they are knowing. So, in the Anguttara Nikaya, saying in this way, the akusala mind is without wrong view. Why they commit? Because of burning by kilesa. Because of kilesa, being driven by kilesa. So they have to do. But they understand that this is akusala. So the simile is given in a commentary. So the wild elephants following someone, that person have to go, have to approach even the heap of feces, feces or urine, etc. So very dirty thing. He knows, but have to approach because the elephant no choice. So being elements, attachment. So Sakadagami and Sotapanna and Sakadagami once a return streaming in Tara happen to do evil deeds. So after no defilements, they may awake quickly. They may be back. So their akusala is weak. Husband and wife, they do sex, eating in dinner. No need, they know this is no good. But because of defilements, they happen to do. So because of that, Sotapanna and Sakadagami cannot reborn in a woeful state, although they do in this way. Because of this, this moral, these four is Cārita Sīla for the Sotapanna and Sakadagami. But for the other person, can be Vāritta Sīla also. This is for the lay people. So for the monks, even obligation they have to do, they must do. If they don't do, they will commit offense because of breaking what obligation. Okay, this is a decision set in the Ciaro's book. So among 8 precepts, Banadipada, killing, stealing, telling a lie, sexual misconduct is a Vāritta Sīla. But Ābhisamācārika Sīla, Nichagita, Ochasena, Masena, those 4 can be Cārita Sīla for the only Cārita Sīla for the Sotapanna Nagami. But for the others, can be Cārita, can be Vāritta. Okay, so for the monks, all can be Vāritta. So obligation also must do. For mostly obligations, if you don't know, no problem. Or although you know, just you happen to do, although you respect that rule, can be free from offense. So without respect, with the knowing, if we do, so it is committing offense, although it is obligation. Okay, about for the Cārita Sīla, what is important is you need the 2 factors as an element, as a Ābhisamācārika, Sutta, faith, Viriya, effort. Because it is obligation, you need a faith, you need effort, 2 things. But for the Vāritta Sīla, the Sīla, to avoid for that, only you need a faith. If you believe in Buddha's law or Sīla, you can avoid. Because to avoid, you don't need to do anything. Just stay quietly. So you only need faith. You don't need effort. So no killing is just you stay yourself. Not stealing. So no need to do anything. Because of this, to practice obligation, we need a faith, we need an effort. But to avoid, we only need faith. Okay, next one. Next one is Ābhisamācārika Sīla and Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla. Ābhisamācārika Sīla, Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla. To them, Ābhisamācārika Sīla means good practice, superior practice. Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla means the beginning of holy practice. The beginning of a holy practice. So, what is Ābhisamācārika Sīla? Superior good practice. as a highest, that means Mega Sīla, Phala Sīla. The Sīla associated with the Mega, the Sīla associated with the Phala. So this is Ābhisamācārika Sīla. But as a lower one, the highest one is that. So except Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla, the others are Ābhisamācārika Sīla. So what is Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla? It is Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla. So what is Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla? So good livelihood is as a eighth. So that means Panadipada, killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, telling lie, harsh speech, useless speech, slander speech. After that, right livelihood. So it is 8. Because of this, right livelihood as a 8th. So different from our 8 precepts. Panadipata Adinadana, Kamesumechakara, Musawara, Pisunawasa, Prupasawasa, Sampablamba, right livelihood. So altogether 8. This is called Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla. In another way, Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla. It is the beginning of holy practice. So it is a very beginning in practice. Everyone must practice. So, like our 5 precept is better than that, higher than that. Because of 5 precept, cannot drink alcohol. So it is a more noble, more higher. The other 8 is everything is harming others, like telling a lie or harsh speech, divisive, useless speech, or harming others. So as a basic master practice, because of this, it is the beginning of holy life. So in the beginning of Buddha time, Buddha teach Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla, because it is the very beginning. After being tamed a little bit, so the Buddha laid down 5 precepts. So 5 precepts is higher than Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla. For the bhikkhus, small offense under the Ābhisamācārika Sīla. Big offense Ādibrahmacariyaka Sīla. Big offense means parajika, the offense to disrobe. Sangati sesa, the offense to cure a lot of sangha, a lot of bhikkhus. So the others are called smaller. So smaller is higher sila, because if you can avoid even small, you can also surely you can avoid the big one. If someone have a broken bigger one, cannot break, will not care small ones. because of this, if it's a small one, you can practice. Bigger one, surely you can practice. So small one to practice. Practicing a small one is higher. Okay, so previously we have this question. So about the fruits, useless speech. Useless speech. So someone say, although especially Lady Sarah, although you are right, although saying rightly, if it is not beneficial, so it is a useless speech. So although it is right, if you don't aim to have a benefit, so it is a useless speech. But the other Sarah, so although it is not true, if say for the benefits, so it is not useless speech. So have this kind of saying. So according to Bali, so useless speech, speaking, it is two factors to have a karma bhatta. So if not true, it may go another musawara. If not true, may go to musawara. So to be karma and not to be karma is may decide based on breaking others' benefit or not. Okay, this is about the useless speech information. So time is up. If there is any question, so you can ask. After listening in your question, and when know I can answer or not. Okay.
Bhante, maybe I ask a question first. Bhante, about the Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla. Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla. In Lady Sadh's book, he mentioned that this is the Nicha Sīla.
Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah. It is a nature Sīla.
Nature Sīla. So. So what are we? Because usually what we understand is only five precepts, Pancasila. So what is the difference?
Pancasila difference. Banadi Bada Dana Dana Kamesu Mechachara Musawada the same. But for the five precepts, adding Suramiriya. For the five precepts, for the eight Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla, adding Samphablabha, useless speech, Prusawasa, harsh speech, Bhisuna Vacha, slander speech.
Yeah, it seems like it elaborate on the Musawada, is that correct? It's more stricter than the Musawada in our five precepts.
I think it is different. No. Musawada is not true. Not true. So, but useless speech, although it is true, according to Lady Sarah's decision.
Okay, so Bhante, if we keep the five precepts,
okay.
Do we have to also avoid the
Yeah,
the force,
according to Mingon Siaro's book, need to avoid. Because of Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla, the Buddha laid down at the very beginning for those who are very unlearned, novel teaching.
Okay, so nowadays we if it's strictly on keeping the musawada, will be, what should I say? Should I say enough? Because sometimes we are quite particular about whether we are breaking the samapalapa, for example.
Yeah. Correct. But according to Mingon Siaro's book, so Ājīvaṭṭhamaka is for the very beginning person.
Yeah. Okay.
Very wide, unlearned person, like that.
Okay.
So because some are very dangerous for the society, like slander speech, let's say, it is obvious. Another one is harsh speech. Also, it will not be good if someone cannot avoid. Only samphaplapa people think. So according to Lady Siaro, more strict about the samphaplapa. Although it is true, if it is not useful, still a samphaplapa. But according to Mahakana Siaro, although it is a telling lie, if you aim to the benefit, not samphaplapa.
So, Bhante, meaning for us nowadays, actually 5 precepts is our Nicca Sīla.
Nature, but Ājīvaṭṭhamaka also must be.
Must be, okay.
Because it is lower than 5 precepts.
Okay. I understand. So with that, there's one question, Chinese question on the screen. The friend, Dharma friend, is asking why 5 precept is higher than the 8 precept. I think he's.
8 means no our normal 8 precept you should know. Ājīvaṭṭhamaka Sīla 8. Right?
Just yes. I think so. I think she refers.
So means, for example, drinking alcohol. Drinking alcohol is compared to like a harsh speech, useless speech, slander speech. A little bit, how to say, better. Because this slander speech, useless speech, and the harsh speech is more dangerous, not just for oneself, for the society. So, because of this 8 must be very beginning. So, although you practice 8, let's say, cannot call yet and good person, still need to, if you want to be better person, also need to avoid drinking alcohol.
So
for example, for the monks, if you want to be like a stage of monks, even cutting grass, you need to avoid, for example. So cutting in grass, we may say higher than drinking alcohol, we say. So means more practicing, more
so
level.
It doesn't mean that it is superior, but it is basic, more basic foundation.
Yeah. More basic is A is more basic. Yeah, more foundation. Yeah. Okay. May say like that.
So should not be understood as a more superior. Is that correct, Bhante?
Yeah. More Ājīvaṭṭhamaka is more basic.
Yes. Okay.
More basic, more foundation maybe.
Yes. Okay, Bhante. There's another question from the same friend. Can Bhante explain what is the disadvantage for drinking alcohol? What is the fault? What's the fault? What's the fault for drinking alcohol?
Like, as I remember, in one Sutta have So many disease, many arguments can lose fame. So can get many disease, can lose fame, many arguments, less panya, less wisdom, cannot get many panya. So this is mentioned in the Singhalovara Sutta. Some bad results, like can reborn in the woeful states, can be mad, or can be dull person. So those are results. It is no good because there are many things you can drink. Many kinds of juice we also drink. Fruits, roots, vegetables. There are many along with drinkings. But this one is very dangerous. Once you drink, later may have addiction. So cannot avoid. Some are very, how to say, compassionate, very poor things. So although they know bad result, but they cannot avoid. So it is very dangerous in the present life. So those people are spending the time without benefit, so cannot improve in their life. As a result, when they're reborn, can be mad, can be dull, many delusion will be. Also can reborn in a woeful state. So these are that I remember about the result of drinking alcohol.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Another question on the screen. Sukihontu Sayadaw. If I'm wearing gold necklace, should I take off the necklace when I take 8 precepts on that day? Gold necklace.
So if possible, better to remove or adornment. Some very fixing. For example, many of them are wearing something like that. So those they are wearing all the time, not just for beauty. Some are like saving money also possible. Because some places like a bank system not reliable, so they may do the same thing. One is for their beauty, another thing is can be for the money saving. So very fixing, not easy to remove. If you remove from the body where you will keep, so for some people it is also difficult. So because of this, it may well be difficult to decide. But a proper way to do is, if it is possible, if you are aiming for the adornment, so when you practice 8 precepts, better to remove. As a practically we see in Myanmar, so most are wearing, we saw. Yes, some are like money saving. Some Sayadaw have a decision not to wear those things. So I think it is based on some situation, decision may change. So better way to do, if possible, is better not to wear.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Rudy Dhammika, you can on your mic.
Mandami Bhante. Yeah, can you Bhante? Can Bhante hear me?
I can hear.
Okay. Bhante, I wanna ask about what is the danger of broken the Sīla. Then when we unmindful and seem that have the overcome by defilement, we seem easy to broken the Sīla. Then how does we overcome overcome this problem, Bhante? Thank you.
So breaking morality is actually very dangerous. First of all, we can get a regret ourselves. We may feel faulty. So also, while we forgetful because the mind is not clear, if so, can reduce our wealth. So can be poor. For example, like drunkards, gamblers. So for them, very difficult to maintain their wealth. So another thing is, don't dare to go to audience, especially good audience. So some people don't dare to come to near the bhikkhu to listen Dhamma because they have something shame. They think themselves they are killer or thieves, or they are drunkard. So they were not associated with the good people. They were not dare to go to good audience. So in this way, they associate more and more bad people. They are only compatible staying with the bad people. You are so bad, I'm also bad. So okay, so cannot stay near the good people. So we will have more and more bad friends. So another thing is in the near death, or everyone is we can also say near death, because life is not certain. It is possible. Many times we feel not safe, seem to be like a near death. So if we have a good morality, so next life will not be problem. So if we not have a morality, whenever we think next life, we are afraid. So because of this, in the near death, with the delusion, we may die. So if we break morality, after death, we are reborn in a bad destination. So it is very bad. We don't want to be so. So this is mentioned in some Sutta. So there can be many ways. For example, if a monks, if a breaking morality, so our fellow practitioners will not love. So other people will accuse, own self will accuse. So devotee will not love. So cannot gain jhana, mega phala, any attainment. So it is very basic. Every improvement, it will be stopped. So because of this, breaking morality is dangerous. Yeah, about the defilements that you said, everybody have to try. Yeah, so I think no one, very pure one will be very rare. Some only very few can do very diligently. Anyway, we should try our best. To control our defilements, what is clear is controlling faculty, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. So if we can control those things, so will be less defilements. So because of this, if you are practitioner, you may stay in the forest. So in the forest without phone. So if so, if you stay longer, so defilements nearly automatically removed. Because you see something very simple, you meet good people. So normally, originally reduced defilements. If you practice meditation, add meditation will be better. So because of this, controlling faculty is very important. Seeing, reading, and listening, eating, and thinking like that need to control. Nowadays, the worlds are open. We can see everything. We can listen to everything. But if we want to control our defilements, we should control those. We should practice those controlling faculties. So there may be many ways to reduce the defilements. This is one thing which is very important. Okay.
Thank you, Bhante. Bhante, two more questions on the chat screen. Vandami Bhante, is gambling breaking any precept?
So according to 5 precepts, like if you don't kill and you don't steal, if you don't telling a lie, so sexual misconduct, if you don't do drinking alcohol, yeah, no breaking for that. But in the Singhalovara Sutta, in the commentary said, this is a Gihi Vinaya, lay people Vinaya, lay people rule. So lay people rule. In that Sutta, not to do gambling, the Buddha instruct. So the Buddha instruct. So the disadvantage of gambling mentioned, if you win, you have many enemies. So because a loser doesn't like you, so it is dangerous. Winning also dangerous. If you lose, it is losing money. Will reduce properties. Next one, our friends, beloved ones, will blame us. Will be less good friend. So another thing, people will not believe gamblers saying. So sometimes other people need to believe us if we say something. So sometimes it is very important. Because of this, not believing gamblers saying, it is also a kind of disadvantages. So those are mentioned in the Singhalovara Sutta, which is said as a lay people rule. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. There's two questions regarding alcohol. The first one, Sador, is missing alcohol in food when cooking, breaking the 5 precepts?
So just for the taste, good taste for the curry. So it is okay. If no color or no smell of alcohol, so just mixing. So for the good taste, it is okay. Long bowl.
But Bhante, do we have to cook it or just pour in the dishes?
Huh?
Do we have to cook it? Cook the? It must be cooked.
Usually, putting in a cooking. I think putting in a cooking. The other way to be allowed is medicine and things, mixing with other things. some amount, not extreme, so to cure disease. Because of other things, it can be medicine, so can use as a medicine, not just plain alcohol, pure alcohol.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Another question is a Chinese question. Bhante, may I know if, because in Chinese culture, I think especially in China, they have this culture of drinking alcohol, I think during functions. That's what I understand. So they have this drinking culture. So what the question is how to balance keeping precept and this entertainment or this culture in balance. Yeah, occasionally, if we have this entertainment or function, how to balance it with our precept.
So actually, we also drink every evening. Those are juice. So they are traditional. We know we every day. We are every day because we don't eat any dinner in night time. We are hungry, so we every day we drink. But though all these are juices. So in Myanmar, we have teapots. Teapot. Chinese also may have different kinds of tea. So actually very nice with the small cups, with the teapots. So we speak, talk, and drink. So also we have something together. Eat together with the tea. We say lapet. So some bean, frying bean, and lapet. So in the past, nearly most of house have already on the table, chair, teapot, and that then to eat. So if you are bored or hungry, you just go. Even some shops. So a group of people eating, drinking and tea all the time. They are talking in the same way. Donation ceremony. So in the donation ceremony, we have a group of people who will speak about the Ābhisamācārika. So for that group, we have to give a special tea, that lapet, so something to eat together with the tea. So they eat those things, so together with the tea, and they talk Ābhisamācārika. So some Ābhisamācārika teaching, we encourage people to learn Ābhisamācārika. So if you learn Ābhisamācārika, you can have a good tea. So you will be near the teapot. If you don't know how to speak Ābhisamācārika, you will be away from teapot. If you wish to eat, wish to drink, you have to ask, please pass to me that. So I heard Chinese like different kinds of tea. You may do that in a special way. Yeah, very great tea celebration. You may do that. So by learning, we should change. This is our character, especially in the past. Now a bit less, because serving guests according to Nidikana Sutta. This is also a kind of kusala. So we serve guests, we drink tea, we drink those things. I think this is based on teaching, based on understanding, based on learning, as a privilege, this kind of society. So only you may try to propagate Buddha's teaching to understand. So will be tea culture will be more popular. Okay.
Okay. Is there any other questions? So, Bhante, if we are having function or entertainment, even occasionally drinking alcohol is also a breaking precept. Is that correct, Bhante?
Even occasionally, surely breaking precept. But this heaven, you do just one time. It's a benefit, disadvantages will just will be one time. So, so every as a ordinary, so like many people may have some killing, may have even some stealing in a younger time or telling line, but some without hesitation they do all the time. So the result will be more obvious, more severe. So some are just one time if sure. So less disadvantages. It is also very sure. But we may encourage better not to do. So if other people drink some other things, so you drink something like a juice or tea joyfully, so by persuading others to be like you. So it is also something possible.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Bhante, I missed one question on the screen. Sadhu, after taking 8 precepts, is watching news, documentary, market analysis program, I think it's about the share market analysis program, is all this breaking the 8 precepts?
So it will go according to rules. So if you are doing for the benefits, so because every set is just usually 4 days a month, once a week. So aiming to stay. And what is the purpose? Is like we want to stay one day renunciation, free from economy, free from money thinking, so jobs, one day renunciation to clear our mind, to be pure, or staying like bhikkhus or noble persons, arahants, especially arahants, so away from sensualities. It is original aim. But if you do for the benefit of economy, benefit of knowledge, so may not break morality. Entertainment is a word break, just entertainment. If no entertainment, so if you do for the benefit, not breaking morality. But it is just a benefit of money, benefit of knowledge, a little bit related to worldly things, not like something renunciation. So can do, allowable, can do, but not good to do. So later we may have those explanation details, I think, in the Sīla Pāramī. Now that's all. Maybe chapter. Etawata cha ammehi.
Etawata cha amhehi.
Sambadang punya sambadang.
Sampadang punya sampadang.
Sabbe dewa anumodantu.
Sabbe dewa anumodantu.
Sabba sambati sairiya.
Sabba sambati siddhiya.
Idame nyadinang hodu.
Idame nyatinang hotu.
Sukhita hontu nyadayo.
Sukhita hontu nyatayo.
Idame punyam.
Idame punyam.
Asawakheyya vaham.
Asawakaya wahang.
Hodu.
Hotu.
Mama punya bhagam.
Mama punya bagang.
Sabba sadhanam.
Sabba sadanam.
Vajemi.
Vajemi.
Te sabbe.
Te sabbe.
me samam
me samam
punya bhagam
punya bhagang
lavandu
labantu
sadhu
sa
sadhu sadhu